We going? Okay, we're here. It's Thursday, April 27th. This has been a strange week. Anyway, today things are happening. Breaking news. Mike Pence will spend his day all day at the grand jury in Washington, D.C. for January 6th. This is Jack Smith, special counsel, his grand jury that he called. So let's take a look at Mike Pence. I was wondering before if Mike Pence was going to ask for any, just in case there's anything that happened, I don't want to be responsible. We'll do this little piece if he asks for his own special freebie. I'll tell you anything, but nothing happens to me type of thing, just to check. And then I'll make some rice. And it's all going to be, I guess that's Jack Smith. All right. I think we just threw in, this is going to be someone else. I don't know who that is. We'll see. He wanted to come in. And the orange and purple is Mike Pence. Former Vice President Mike Pence. Okay, Mike Pence, how is your day today? What do you want to tell us? This is a divination system that opens up to the ancestors. What do our ancestors want to tell you? And our country's ancestors. So let's see. Mike Pence, Mike Pence, Mike Pence. Of course, I forgot my pencil, but I found it. I'm gonna have to adjust this just a touch, sorry. So we have the worry doll that represents Mike Pence, and this is what you call pushed up against. This is pushed up against the mountain, squeezed between that and the dice. And this says 8 on it. Maybe that's 8 hours. He's been pushed up together. And right underneath this, I don't know if it's the American flag. And the 2 dice close by this is the sun setting. And this is the dinosaur. And that's where those ended up with. So let's start with the Firestone. And the Firestone is, I don't see the Firestone. Oh, right here in Fire. Okay, that's good. Fire and Fire is everything's good. And the hummingbird's here and a couple of shells, and the peace sign is here with the blue water. So this is the communication, intuition, goals. There's the ruler right here, and here's Earth. Earth is between fire and mineral. Earth in fire is a new vision for the home. Earth in mineral is either... He's been hiding out, like not wanting to be the focus of attention, and now he's going to be focus of the attention. The mineral stone is in mineral. So 2 of the really good stones are Fire and Fire and Mineral and Mineral. Mineral is everything's copacetic. And I think, so this is, of course, I'm doing this live, so I can't study it. I always like to study it. But this is practice, and I'll get faster and better at this, doing it live. I asked if Mike Pence had asked for some type of deal. And this is right here in Fire. And this would be intent, and here's the deep water right here, and the deep water in Fire can be like a cooling. I would say this would indicate a yes. And here's a subspace portal, just for his own protection, for things that he would look like he might have agreed to. He had a lot of, he received quite a bit of lobbying, and, you know, for somebody that wasn't going to, basically, I'm not going to do that, he spent a lot of time talking, and his staff spent a lot of time talking about doing it, which it really should have been just right off the top. If Joe Biden couldn't have given, as vice president, couldn't have given the election to Clinton, I don't know why you think that you could do this to yourself, and it's never been done, and I don't know why they had so many conversations, but I think this gives him some protection. That's what this looks like to me. I would say the result is good. And before, this could indicate Trump. I said dinosaur. And this could also indicate him. In terms of a future career, being elected politician, I would say he's like a dinosaur. The sun set on him. Not going to happen in the future in politics, Republican politics. And I don't think the other side would go for it either. So we've got shells up here. I think the worry doll with the blue over here in water represents Jack Smith and surrendered. And he's on the coins, and the shells are on top of the coins, most of them except this one. And on top of the coins, it means that you have the resources that you can access. And here's the wisdom and what you really wanted, and the speaking, and then the shell is here in the elephant ring, which can mean the GOP because of the elephant. So I would say he got a lot of information, but it seems like this shell still is to turn up. This is the left hand with the shell down. So it may not be that he has everything that he wants, and then this represents the probably the court that they were in. So he might have a little more to do, but this was very helpful. And the three up shells here go between the blue water and the deep water on the spoke, and then it's clear into, or this could be that he's almost ready to show his cards or show what he has, and he'll turn this over when he's ready. Oh, the dinosaur is on top of a key. Something gets unlocked. So I think this is what he already had, but it unlocks and supports what he's been developing. And the braided ring is here with the angel. This is represented a consortium group of different groups. And this that justice has reached into those, but there's nothing in the ring, so I'm not sure what that means. All I would say for a quick read, I'm not sure if he gave them, this ring's empty, this has a little bit in it. This ring just has a little insight into, I don't really know that he really gave them information or insight into the different groups if he had knowledge of it. If this represents Trump, I would say that he gave up information on that, or in terms of what he received or reacted to in this. I think he might have hidden some things, or he hasn't talked about the groups. He may talk generally about the GOP or this. They might have presented him with some issues over money or something of value. But just this little vignette here with the firestone, basically you have all 6 stones in fire and mineral. So fire is this inspiration, ready to go, moving forward, that momentum. And mineral is all about story. And I would say it was a good day for Jack Smith. It looks like it was a difficult day for Pence. And I think he kept with his flag, I'm a patriot, I'm an American, story. I think he was careful not to disclose or maybe hurt himself with other groups. And I think a lot of it was organized all around Trump. So I do think they got what they needed. Something's tied out here. I'm not sure what this is. Possibly another country to look at. Yeah, I think he was careful what he said, but I think Jack Smith is happy, as people are happy at the end of the day. And they have what they needed. So maybe this looks like he was in the squeeze, like a vice between the 8 hours and the mountain log pushed up against it. So he probably had a rough day today. He still might be keeping some cards back, or maybe he's holding back still for a deal. This was just one layer of it if they get to other things. If there's another case, say, on the fundraising after the election. So we'll have to see what goes on. But all in all, I would say from this spread, it's a good day. And I don't think it was a particularly easy one for Pence. But he really did try to avoid it for a long time. Thank you.